If you're shopping for medical insurance for year 2026, this presentation will help you decide what health insurance option works best for you and your family. I am an independent and licensed insurance agent in California, helping people enroll into affordable and high-quality individual, family, and group health insurance plans. I have contracts with all major medical insurance companies in the state and I can compare all of the options, discuss about advantages, disadvantages of some, and answer any questions you might have. Even if you are shopping for health insurance by yourself and don't necessarily want me as your agent, the information presented in this video will definitely help you see a clear picture and make an educated decision and possibly save money on your health insurance premiums for the next year. If you would like me to be your agent of record in Covered California or directly with any insurance carriers, I'm happy to be of assistance. Feel free to reach out. I am a Covered California certified insurance agent as well as represent major medical insurance carriers directly, and you can easily find me and delegate me, and I can help at no cost. My services are free to the consumers because insurance companies pay me directly when I submit an application on your behalf, and there is no extra fee or cost added to your premium if you work with me or with another licensed agent. Okay, so now let me tell you all the good stuff that you want to know about health insurance. Keep in mind that all medical plans cover the same basic health care services but vary in other ways, such as provider networks, premiums, your out-of-pocket cost, and prescription drug coverage. So let's go over a few important things that you need to keep in mind. When selecting a health insurance plan, first, you will have to look at what's available on the market. Well, that's obvious, right? You can easily run a quote on the official website or ask an agent for help. Make sure you check for the subsidies, as those can help lower your monthly premium and are available through Covered California. I want to say that these subsidies could save you money on the same private insurance plan as BlueShield, Kaiser, Anthem Blue Cross, HealthNet, VHP, and so on. You will be surprised that there are still zero premium plans available for those who qualify. Here's a very useful table that I use daily to quickly check for eligibility for my clients, and you can get a copy of this table on my blog. I will post a link below. Keep in mind, though, that enhanced subsidies will no longer be available for next year if your income is above 400% of the FPL. Check my video about the changes expected for next year. This year, it's especially importantly to check all your options, as the cost difference might be substantial for some people. I encourage you to run a quote and get a clear answer on the qualification for your specific situation. You will find all useful links in the description of this video. Now, one more thing. When selecting a health insurance plan, keep in mind that there are four main categories of plans: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. The plan designs are the same among companies. In other words, if you are comparing Kaiser Bronze plan with the BlueShield Bronze plan, you will have absolutely the same deductible, same copay, same out-of-pocket max. Also, what's new for next year is that the zero deductible silver plans that were offered on the exchange are gone. There may be direct silver plans offered by the insurance companies, and those might be a bit different, so always compare and see what's the best for you. Also, there are additional types of bronze plans. There could be an HDHP plan or HSA plan, and so on. So you will have to look at the specifics and understand the plan benefits before selecting them. Okay, so keep that in mind. Don't look only at the cost and deductible. This will basically tell you nothing about the plan. Deductible is a totally different story, and if you don't understand how deductibles work, then you pay lots of extra money each month for no deductible plans without any reason, like for a gold one. I'll explain this later, but for now, just keep in mind that knowing how the deductible works can help you in many ways. So, you're looking at all these metal tiers and are totally confused. Which one do you get? The idea is that a bronze plan, being high deductible, is a good option for those who rarely see a doctor and want a plan with lower premiums for catastrophic coverage. If you are healthy and see a doctor 2 or 3 times per year, a bronze plan might be a good option for you. Just think about what your expectations are for the next year, and you can easily figure out if that's the case, if that's a good plan for you. Another thing, when comparing health insurance plan, it's wise to look at a side-by-side comparison of all the plans. So let's go over the basics of all the plans. As you can see, all these plans allow you to have an annual wellness exam at no extra cost. Now pay attention, this is very important. For bronze plans, you don't pay deductible for primary care doctor visits, urgent care, and labs. The copay for the primary care visit and urgent care is just $60 fixed. The lab is also not subject to deductible and is $50 flat fee. The cost for specialist visit is $95 for the first 3 visits. And if you see a specialist with this plan 4th time per year, then it becomes subject to deductible and you start paying more, right, until the end of the year. This might be a smart choice for those who rarely go to the doctor. Obviously, if you need more care, you will have to pay more out of pocket. The maximum out of pocket you pay with this plan is $9,800 a year for an individual or double for the family. The out-of-pocket max is what you pay in the worst-case scenario, and it basically includes the deductible and everything you pay, co-pay, co-insurance, and so on. Everything you pay out of your pocket goes towards this amount, and this is the maximum you pay throughout the year out of your pocket. Now let's take a look at the silver plan. As I mentioned earlier, there are various silver plans. We will talk about the ones available on the exchange. I will have separate videos on BlueShield, Kaiser, silver plans, and so on, as those are a bit different. Starting from 2026, silver plan's medical deductible is $5,200 per year per person, and it primarily applies for surgeries and hospitalizations. You will pay a fixed copay for various medical procedures like labs, ultrasounds, emergency room visits, and so on. I have a link to my website with detailed summary of benefits for most of the insurance plans, so check it out. By studying the summary of benefits for your specific plan, you will be able to understand the benefits and avoid mistakes and overpaying for medical care. Moving on to the gold plan. It has no deductible. The copays and coinsurance are lower or very similar to the silver plan. This plan costs more each month, and the insurance company on average pays 80% of your medical cost and you pay the rest. The same out-of-pocket rules apply here. In my opinion, gold plans are not a good value compared to silver, especially if their monthly cost is way higher. Do the math if you consider a gold plan and see if it justifies the value. The platinum plans has no deductible. The copays, coinsurance are lower than those for the gold plan. This plan costs more each month, but the insurance pays on average 90% of your medical cost and you pay the rest. Obviously, the platinum plan has the highest premium each month, and if you are healthy and rarely go to the doctor, it might not be a good idea to buy the most expensive plan on the market. So you don't really need to buy a platinum plan unless you have to do surgeries, we expect extensive hospital visits or treatments. Now, we haven't discussed about the minimum coverage plans. These are high deductible plans available to those who are under the age of 30. With these plans, you basically pay everything out of pocket except for the 3 visits to your primary care doctor per year. These plans tend to have a bit high out-of-pocket expenses. If the cost of bronze plan is not dramatically higher, I would rather recommend that you consider a bronze plan instead. Also, these plans don't qualify for any subsidies, so again, pay attention and choose wisely. Feel free to reach out to us in case you doubt your choice of plans or have questions. Details on how to reach out to us are in the description of this video or in the first comment. Also, we haven't discussed the Enhanced Silver plans 73, 87, and 94. These plans offer lower copays, coinsurance, and out-of-pocket costs for those who qualify. This will be based on income limits. I recommend that you are very careful when completing the application for health insurance. I've seen many people rushing through the Covered California application and losing the Enhanced Silver benefits because they have made a minor mistake on the application. It is very important to include the income correctly. Also, I've also witnessed people incorrectly entering the income in the Covered California, and then the application is referred to the medi-cal program, and it gets stuck there for many months, and nothing could be done until a social worker corrects it and sends it back to Covered California. So it's best to get it done correctly the first time and avoid all these mistakes. If you run into an issue with your Covered California application and need help, feel free to reach out to me and I can assist. There is no cost for my help, and you can easily find me in the Covered California and give me permission to fix the problem and assist you with the eligibility and plan selection and so on. This is confidential help. I'm licensed insurance agent and I follow the rules, regulations, including privacy and ethical considerations. In the descriptions of this video, I have step-by-step delegation instructions that you can use to give me permission to your Covered California account so I can help. Okay, so there is one more thing you might come across while shopping for health insurance, and that is PPO, HMO. HMO, Health Maintenance Organization, and PPO is Preferred Provider Organization. Those are two common types of health insurance plans. HMOs typically offer lower premiums but have more restrictions, such as requiring referrals from a primary care physician. PPOs generally have higher premiums but offer more flexibility, allowing you to see specialists without referrals and visit out-of-network providers, though at a higher cost. EPO is an exclusive provider organization, and it's like a combination of these two. And lastly, I have to mention about the penalty. If you are in California and you don't have a health insurance plan, you may have to pay a penalty unless you qualify for an exemption. The penalty is either 2.5% of your adjusted gross income or $900 per person, and half of that for a child. The penalty is either the percentage or the flat fee, depending on what's more. That's about it for medical insurance. If you would like to learn about dental insurance, I have created a separate video where I explain all the details of dental insurance plans and give useful and practical advice on the options that will help you save money on dental insurance and eventually on dental care costs as well. If you need help making sense of your health insurance options, feel free to reach out to us. This is exactly what I have been doing for the last several years and have helped many individuals save money on their health care while choosing the best medical insurance plan. I am licensed and certified in California, and by law, I'm not allowed to charge anything for my services, and your premium will not be higher if you work with me. So basically, I'm offering qualified free help at no extra cost to you. I think that's all for now. If you have questions, feel free to address it in the comments below or reach out directly to us. And of course, if you found this information useful, please share it and like it and comment, and without whatnot, we will certainly appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. God bless and stay healthy.